Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ade and I'm the veteran arcade soldier and I'm here for another watch along. We have a double watch along today with two amazing games which will complete the round of 16 at this year's FIFA World Cup 2026. So we're getting started and we have kickoff in 29 minutes time. First up is the man, the myth, the legend, the GOAT, Lionel Messi, who is about to take his Argentina side up against Egypt. And therefore, he'll be facing off against their veteran superstar, Mohamed Salah, formerly of my boys LFC, and obviously taking on a lot of their other great players, including Manchester City's Omar Marmoush. So this is looking like an absolutely intriguing tie in my eyes, although I do believe Argentina will definitely get the job done. So that's going to be watch along 1, which will be kicking off. Well, the watch along has already started, obviously, and hopefully we'll get a few people in the chat very soon. And and we can't, as we like to do on this channel, we have a very fun and friendly, non-toxic vibe where we like to share stories, football chat, a little bit of debate, talking about all sorts of topics, getting to know each other. Like I said, making friends, having a laugh, but most importantly, in a nice atmosphere where everybody gets along. Now, I'm only very new to YouTube still, just a couple of months in, but I've already started to build up a nice little community. So if you do catch this online, or you have dipped in and maybe dipped out because you're unsure, then please feel free. Come and join in. My name is Ade. I'm always happy to make new friends and always happy to welcome people to the channel, because basically it's all about growing a community, and at the end of the day, the person who runs the YouTube channel is just the face of a channel, and ultimately it's about the people that visit the channel that make it what it is. But I'm very happy with what I'm building so far. And like I said, over the last few live streams, I would say over the last 2 weeks, it's been very bouncy and lively, and it's been absolutely wonderful to be a part of. So like I said, if that's a bit of you, then join in, like I said. Right, so what I do like to do on my channel, once people step in and start talking, is I like to go through the two team sheets, the lineups, to see how the two teams are facing up in terms of how the battle is going to be on a pitch ahead. Now, I also like to throw in a little prediction as well. And yes, as predicted, there's a few people that's bounced into the chat. So I'll quickly say hello to the guys and girls, if that's who they are, and we shall see. So first in, we've got the main man, Abdul. He's also a fellow Liverpool fan like me, and we have the legend himself, all the way over from the other side of the world, my main guy, Mauler, who is an absolute legend, who is always a little bit ahead of us in time due to the location where he's from, and it is always wonderful to catch up with these two guys. Right, so Abdul says, hi V.A.S and chat. Assalamu alaikum. How are you and your family? How was your day? Watch along is Argentina versus Egypt and Colombia versus Switzerland. Abdul says like and subscribe. I can always rely on this man for support. He's an absolute legend. He says you never walk alone. And Mauler is there with the happy face emojis. Lovely to see you, my bro. But yes, Abdul, I'm very good, my man. Very warm day today. But it's been a bit of a quiet one, so I've just taken a bit of rest today because I knew I was going to be doing the watch-alongs. Tomorrow I'll be away from YouTube, just have a little break from it and get out there, see some friends, get into the city, go to the gym, pump some iron, and look after my health. So that is what I'm all about tomorrow, Abdul. But I hope you've had a good day. How's your day been, my brother? Please let me know. And Mauler says, my thoughts, inshallah, we will expect a third retirement today, Salah or Messi. That is a lovely way of putting it. I think you're right, Mauler. Maybe so. Obviously, Mo Salah's a little bit younger, so he could go on a bit more. But you never know. You could be correct. I do believe, though, that Argentina will be going through. And I'll be putting my prediction in the chat shortly. And here he is, Peter, the main man, my Scouse brother. How are you doing, Peter? Hope you've had a wonderful day. Mauler says, Peter, my cute bro. There you go. We've got bare love on this channel. Absolutely fantastic. Hope you're all well. Peter, let us know how you're getting on. Abdul, how are you, my man? And thank you once again for the big up. Yes. Very much looking forward to this game. And what I believe is that we're going to be looking at an Argentina an Argentina victory. That is my thoughts today. I believe we're going to get an Argentina victory, and I'm going to put that in the chat just as soon as I sort a few things out on the channel. So just give me a moment. Right. Where are we there? Right. All in a bit of a rush today to get things going. But yes, all sorted and brilliant. Love to the guys. Already 10 likes on the stream. Absolutely fantastic. Cannot appreciate anymore. Absolutely brilliant. It's so nice when you have people supporting you. As soon as they jump on the stream, bang, they hit that like button. And it all helps. It helps push this out into the internet. So we're all on the positive vibe, and it helps push my channel a bit further, and it helps spread the positive vibe. So I cannot thank the guys more than I am saying so. McMorla says, and do forgive me for my pronunciation. Welcome, Salah. So, oh, I can't even read that. I'm so sorry. I can't even read that, my bro. You'll have to do a voice note one day. But yeah, I will try and master it one day. Peter says, all good peeps. Abdul says, did you hear about Mbappe and the Paraguayan female senator's comments? Trump, Balogun, FIFA, and a hydration break? All are unacceptable. Now, obviously with the hydration break and FIFA, we've obviously touched on these things many times. But honestly, Abdul, that Paraguayan stuff with Mbappe is unbelievable. This is 2026. And when you read her comments, you just think, this is a person in power that has a big influence on the country. And it's absolutely disgusting. But you know what was the most beautiful thing about that whole thing? Is the way Mbappe dealt with it. He showed her his education. He showed her his eloquency with the language, with the words he chose. He absolutely shamed her. She is an absolute disgrace. And it's just, why? Just because of the colour of his skin. Like, it's just disgusting. Even the connotations of the monkey likening and whatnot. It's absolutely, it's abhorrent. It's disgusting. But Mbappe went up 10 levels in my estimation. I already like Mbappe as a human being anyway. He does have strong political views, and he's a very intelligent boy. But ultimately, he dealt with that with absolute class, just like he does on the pitch. Mbappe is sensational, and that female senator, she should be stripped of her position. But anyway, her and Paraguay got dismissed from the tournament, and that's what you get when you put out. And this is what it goes back to my channel. When you put out positivity, it comes back to you. But that was absolutely disgraceful, Abdul. So sad. McMorland says, if a goalkeeper is not in position, the player who was near to the net calculate as a goalkeeper. Now, next player will calculate as a defender. Abdul says, hi Peter, how are you? You never walk alone. Thank you, McMorla, with the blessings, my brother. Peter says, good Abdul, bro. Hope you're good too. All good, all good. Love to see it. So, yes, Abdul, I hope that answered your question. What were your thoughts on the Paraguay situation with Mbappe? And also, there was another one, wasn't it? There was a former player, a goalkeeper, Chilavert, who was a very famous goalkeeper from South America. His comments were, I can't remember, he made some comments as well regarding the race and background of certain players. And you just think, what is up with this guy? And in some South American countries, you've got people of all sorts of colour and kind of nationality within the climate. Take Brazil. You get white Brazilians, black Brazilians, brown Brazilians. You get all types. Now, I know it wasn't Brazilian, but you get this all over South America. You get it in Colombia, we get darker skinned people. You get all sorts. So for her to go on this way, you're going to get people in Paraguay that are going to be from different kind of backgrounds and whatnot, different skin tones. And it's just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Abdul says the Paraguay senator needs to be sacked. I know, my man, but that's the thing. Football has shone a light on it, but hopefully it can make a change because that woman is an absolute disgrace, my bro. McMorla says, our channel's not subscribers, it is a family. Members are exactly as Ade, bro, and our two cuddles. My two boys. Thank you, my bro. Exactly. It's about building a nice family environment, a nice dynamic, and not forgetting where you come from. And I'll be real with you guys. In life, I've had times in my life where I've had a decent amount of money. I've had times when I've had very little money. But you know what? The point is, stay true to yourself. Money does not change me. Money will never change me because at the end of the day, it doesn't really mean anything in my eyes. It just is what it is. It's one of the evils of this world. And obviously, we need it to survive because that's the way it is. But you cannot let money and the thirst for it corrupt you. I am not about that life. So anyway, thank you for the messages. Absolutely amazing. Abdul said, FIFA's Gianni Infantino needs to be sacked. Do you know what? People like that should be stepping down after making not only the things with the decisions regarding making money for FIFA, etc., but that whole thing about, you know, allowing the USA striker Flo Balogun to be back in the tournament, you know, on a technicality. Absolutely disgraceful. McMorland says, FIFA is a bad man, also should be sacked, very bad in my religion, body shame, prohibited, but he's very bad. I hear what you're saying, my brother. I hear what you are saying. Right, but let's move it on to the football. And let's get some, actually guys, let's get some predictions in the chat. I'm going for a strong Argentina victory. I honestly believe it's going to be 3-0 Argentina. That is my prediction. Feel free to get yours into the chat while we have a look at the lineups. Glad to hear that everyone is well. Peter as well. Absolutely fantastic. Right, let's have a look at the lineups. Leo Messi is starting. The man, the myth, the legend. Right, let's quickly go through the two team sheets. Don't forget, guys, get your predictions in the chat, and hopefully a few more people drop into the chat, and we can do what we usually do, which is have a good time while the football is on. Right, Argentina with their manager, Lionel Scaloni, the man who is defending the title for his country, Argentina. Formation, a 4-4-2, obviously with Messi playing deeper, but we've got Emiliano Martinez in goal of Villa, Molina, Romero of Spurs, Lisandro Martinez making up the centre-back pairing, Tagliafico, the veteran left-back of Ajax. We've got Rodrigo de Paul, who plays with Messi over in LA. We have McAllister, LiverpoolFC's McAllister in midfield with Leo Paredes. We also have Enzo Fernandez playing slightly off the left-hand side. Up top, we have Leo Messi, probably in a withdrawn role, in that roaming support 10 role. And he's supported by Julian Alvarez, who has taken the place of Lautaro Martinez of Inter Milan. Egypt, with their manager, Hossam Hassan, playing a 4-4-2 as well. It's nice to see the 4-4-2 returning. We have Mustafa Shobir. We have in goal, we have Mohamed Hani, who scored 2 own goals this tournament. We've got Yasser Ibrahim and Rami Rabia, the centre-back pairing. Karim Hafez as left-back. In midfield, we have Imam Ashur, who scored the goal in the previous match. We have Marwan Atiyah in midfield. Mohamed what is his name? Cannot even see it there. Mohamed Lashin, of course, that is right. Okay. We also have, let's go back. We have butchered that completely. Right, but anyway, on the right wing, we have Hassem Hassan. Up top, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Mohamed Salah. Ex-Liverpool, but obviously forever a legend. You never walk alone. And he's supported by Mustafa Zico, who will float in and around up top from midfield. They are obviously resting Omar Mamouche. Right. We have a few people, extras, come into the chat. Lovely to see. We have Abdul's prediction, which is my prediction, Argentina 3, Egypt 1. Very similar to me, Abdul. I respect it. AVFC, the main man from the Midlands. Welcome back, my brother. I hope you've had a fantastic day. And the Midlands has been showing you beautiful weather, my brother. You're going big time. And I want to know, is there a gamble there in the background? 5-0 Argentina. You are going for an absolute whooping. That is for certain. Nice to see you, my bro. How's your day been? Please let us know. Peter says, I'll go 2-2 just for a laugh. I hear you, Peter. You are that guy. Right. Let's finish off the rest of the substitutes bench. We've got Almada, we've got Barco, we've got Nico Gonzalez, we've got Giovanni Lo Celso, we have Lopez, Lautaro Martinez, aforementioned dropped today for Julian Alvarez. We've got Medina, we've got Montiel. I love to mention Montiel, played for Forest on loan, barely made a dent in the Prem, but he's a man that scored a World Cup winning penalty, which is impressive. They have Musso, they have Otamendi. Nicolas Otamendi still going at the ripe old age. He must be clocking at least 36, 37 by now. We've got Ezequiel Palacios, a veteran player these days. Played a lot of his time in Serie A, Palacios. We've got Nico Paz, the exciting attacking midfielder. Really elegant. Somebody will pick up a bargain in that player one day. Still on the cards of Real Madrid, who are flitting and flirting with selling him back to Como, where he's been developing all of the last couple of seasons. We've got Rulli, we've got Marco Senesi of Tottenham, and we've got Giovanni Simeone of Atletico Madrid. Egypt's bench is not as full of names that we know, but we have Hamdi Fati, Hossam Abdelmaguid, we have got Mohamed Allah, we've got Nabil Emadunga. A lot of these guys are named after former players. If you see up top, they've got Zico in the front line. They've got Adunga on the bench, named after Brazilians. So we know what that is. Egypt obviously love their Brazilian superstars. They've got Trezeguet as well, a former French international, obviously the real David Trezeguet. But they've got this Trezeguet that played for AVFC's Aston Villa. Do you remember that, my brother? AVFC, you would definitely remember Trezeguet, who did quite well for Aston Villa, I remember. But McMorla says, today we'll keep silent. Let's see what happens. I hear you, my bro, no problem. AVFC says, day's been all good. How about yourself? Mine has been fantastic, bro. I've been keeping quiet, resting, ready for the double live stream. But yeah, AVFC, let us know your thoughts on Trezeguet, the Egyptian winger that he played for you guys. How did you think his time went when he was at Aston Villa? Please let me know, my bro. Let's finish off the subs. Mahmoud Saber, Ibrahim Adel, Mahdi Soliman. They've got Omar Mamouche of City. They've got Zizo. And they've got Hamza Abdel Karim. So those are the two lineups and all of the subs covered. As we said, we can see that obviously a lot of the Egyptian substitutes are kind of very unknown to probably the vast majority of us. But let's see what impact they can make on the game. And it's going to be a fantastic match, I am sure. Right. On that note, let's get back to anything else that people want to talk about. We've now got the game kicking off in 12 minutes. So, yes, I think it's going to be a good one for sure. Take a breath, man. Take a breath. But it's hard not to get excited about things. Man like Arthur is in. Arthur says, hello, didn't even know you were streaming with the exclamation mark. Arthur, I'm about 100%. But you keep falling asleep these last few nights, young man. But no, only joking, my man. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, how you doing, Arthur? The young king, the man, the myth, the legend, the King Arthur. What's going on, lad? We've got plenty of predictions as well in the chat. Arthur, let us know how your day's been going, mate. And don't forget to get your prediction in as well. I've put mine up there already, and everyone else has as well. AVFC, hope you've obviously had a lovely day. Glad you said you did. But don't forget, let me know what you thought of Trezeguet for Villa. I'm pretty sure I'm not messing it up. I'm pretty sure he was at Villa about 2 seasons ago. I can't remember what happened if you flogged him onto somebody, but he was definitely at Villa. Please let me know your thoughts on that player. Arthur says, I'm good, getting hot again. It really is, isn't it? It's going to be 30 degrees all week, minimum. So it's going to be proper El Scorchio. AVFC says, to be honest, I don't go nowadays as I have multiple... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, my brother. So sorry to hear that. But it is what it is in terms of the game. But in terms of yourself, AVFC, yeah, I'm very sorry. It's one of those things where... Is it something that's come on in recent times? And at the end of the day, hopefully you keep pushing forward. Never let anything get to you, my bro. I've known people that have had, I can't say worse or better, because at the end of the day, everyone's different and things hit people differently. But my bro, on this channel, you've always got a friend in myself. You've always got a friend in the chat. And it's a welcoming place. And if it makes everything just that little bit brighter to make everyone's day a bit better, then it's always welcome. But I'm sorry you've got that condition. And hopefully... I know that there's no actual cure, for example, but hopefully the treatment and modern medicine is providing some comfort, my brother. Please let me know. And like I said, anytime you want to chat, always here, my bro. Absolutely 100%. Arthur is going for a 2-0 Argentina win. I'm going for the big 3-0 Arthur, so let's see how it goes. AVFC says last 6 years, but hey, some people are worse off than me. You know, my bro, this is exactly it. I've got a little bit of illness in my family on a certain side, and it's not easy. It's not easy. And We can never take anything for granted. And this is what I was saying earlier in the stream, probably just before you came in. All about people, all about the money, all about this, all about chasing women, all about chasing whatever, the highs of life and all that. You have to be happy that you are healthy and that you are even here on this planet, because honestly, every day is a blessing. So, you know, it's good that you have a positive outlook and just always keep grinding, my bro. That is what life is all about. Just keep grinding and pushing forward, and know that you're not alone and there's good people out there. I salute you, sir. But I don't salute you when we play Aston Villa next season. That's when we can be enemies for 90 minutes. But after that, back to friendship. And as for Arthur, I definitely hope we smack up Arsenal next season. Because you know when they come to Anfield, them boys always suffer. Let's go! We've got to make it light-hearted, guys. You've got to laugh through the pain of life, because otherwise life will try and drag you down. But I'm not about that. It's about pushing forward. Arthur says, well, you won't. Well, history dictates that we will. So how about that, Arthur? Nice to see you in the build-up. Alexis McAllister walks over, gives the big arm grab to his former teammate, Mo Salah. So we see a bit of Liverpool love on the screen. Boom. Respect for the game. Mo Salah looking fresh, stepping out there, looking relaxed. Still can't believe it. He did that. He did that free kick, the Panenka style free kick in a penalty shootout. He's looking so chilled, Mo Salah. Hopefully he's gonna have a good game. I don't think it's gonna be enough to get to get Egypt through to the next round, but we shall see what's going on. Big game. Big game. All right, but brilliant to see so many good people in the chat. Absolutely wonderful. If anyone else is in the chat in the background and wants to say hello, please do. My name is Ade. I'm the Veteran Arcade Soldier. It's my channel where we have a great vibe, great atmosphere. We play video games at times. I haven't done so much because it's been the World Cup and that's been a priority. But that will change soon. Once the World Cup ends, I'll be back to some video games, but some more different football content. And also I'm looking for ideas as well as to different things we can do on the channel. Because at the end of the day, we all support different clubs and nobody always wants to sit around and look at Liverpool videos per se or this and that. It's all about being inclusive. And at the end of the day, maybe we could do some kind of talk show. Maybe we can have little things where we share news of all the gossip, etc. Throw opinions back and forth. Get guests on. Other people can have their own video setups and join the stream as well. And we can have little debates, a little back and forth, quiz nights, etc. Make it quite a varied place, but more importantly, a place where people can go, have their voice heard and chat away. That's what it's all about. Abdul says, Ade, do a cookout with your subscribers. A cookout, yeah? Explain what the terminology is. A cookout to me in real life is having a barbecue, boom, 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 and chopping stuff up. I don't even have a garden, bro. So I don't even know I can do a cookout unless we go to King Arthur's palace. Because that man, we know King Arthur has definitely got a big old garden where he can roast some... pause on what I was going to say. Anyway, roast some good food. But yeah, let me know what the cookout would be, my bro. Let me know. Yeah, Arthur, you got a palace, mate. I know, like, everyone goes, I know you're thinking, I'm in Surrey. Yeah. We know you got a palace there, bro. You probably got a palace overlooking Cobham, and you could sneer down and throw tenors at the Chelsea players. I know you, Arthur. Hey, Cameron, welcome to the chat. How are you, my bro? Please let us know. Peter says, hi, Cameron. Arthur says, I live in South Surrey, not the rich bit. I hear you, bro. I hear you. And I believe you. I believe you. Just messing, just messing. Peter says, hi, Cameron. Cameron says, I'm all good, lad. Arthur says, really? Caps lock. Farage resigns, did he? Okay. I'm not... Arthur, I'll be real. I'm a sharp guy. I'm not going to lie. I like to think I'm a very intelligent man. But what I know about politics, you could write on the back of an A4 sheet of paper. I am not about that life. Right, AVFC says, I'll never forget that Ronnie Rosenthal miss against us, open goal and hit the bar. I was in the whole end that day. Wow, that is a blast from the past. What year are we talking with that, AVFC? That would have been what, 92? Let's see if my memory's roughly right. Is that about 92, Ronnie Rosenthal? Let me know, AVFC. But wow, you got those memories. Like being at Villa Park, a stadium I'm yet to go to, but one day I will definitely go to Villa Park, 100%. Looks like an absolute cracking atmosphere. And last season, not this one, before, when you got your first win back in the Champions League against Bayern Munich, I watched that game. John Duran scored that absolute banger, beating them 1-0. That was a sensational game of football. Arthur's on the party, let's go. Great atmosphere. Oh, 100%, bro. 100%. I know, you can see it. You can feel it on the TV. And that's the thing as well, AV. Back in the day, I know obviously they still use Villa Park sometimes for certain replays, etc. But obviously before Wembley got rebuilt, it was Old Trafford for the semi-finals. And it was Aston Villa Park for the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Absolutely brilliant days. I remember them well. But yeah, let me know the year what was that Ronnie Rosenthal year? Was that 92? Let me know if I'm spot on or in and around that. Please let me know. I bet Peter knows. He remembers all that stuff. Arthur says my local plays against Cobham though. Oh, I hear that, mate. Yes, I wasn't a million miles off, but obviously, yeah, the Palace. I know the Palace is palacing. Cameron says all good, Pete. You lovely to see people getting on in the chat. Oh, it was 92. Oh, the memory on point, Respect. I like that. Oh, AV said he has to look it up. You were there, bro. But no, I hear that. Pete reckons it definitely was 92. I think it was 92. So yeah, it must have been 92. But look it up, bro. But isn't it amazing? All that, before you know it, imagine you can close your eyes and remember where you were back then. God, 30 something years ago. We are definitely entering into dinosaur territory, people. Arthur says, I have a garden. Doesn't make me a royal or a royalist. Steady on, steady on. You can't tell. Arthur's got get the angry emoji out, Arthur. We know you love it. Arrgh. That stupid emoji face. Ooh, the red guy. But I hear you. Well, you are a royal in here, Arthur, because you are the king. Just remember that. In here, you wear the crown. Don't forget it. All good, all good. How's your day been anyway, Arthur, other than the heat? Yeah, there he is. All good. Yeah, how's your day been other than the heat? You had a good day? Getting on with the education. Exactly, Abdul. King Arthur in the house. You can't go wrong with a name like that. You're destined for big things with a name like Arthur. That is guaranteed. So, game is about to kick off. Arthur says a bit dull to the day, nothing to it. I hear that. AVFCs, I'm 52. Many things have happened since then. I hear you, my man. Yeah, don't worry. Same for me, my bro. Same for me. And we are similar vintage. You're a slight bit older than me, AV. But we come from the same time, my bro. We're both 70s babies. So there you go. But yeah, many things have happened in this time. Abdul says, enjoy the game. Argentina versus Egypt. 100%. So the game's about, well, has it kicked off for you guys already? But what I'm watching on it is just kicking off just now. So we are going. Let me know where it is on your stream. But obviously we can enjoy it together. Obviously keep the chat going. Hopefully the game's going to be good. But I'm more about the chat, to be honest. Atmosphere is looking great on the pitch. Argentina with flick on. Arthur says, I'm 30 seconds to your 12. Okay, cool. So the game obviously kicked off a little bit late, didn't it? Like a minute or so, but that's cool. That's all right, Arthur. You're always ahead of the game, mate, so it's all good. Abdul says, what happened to Jordan Henderson's arm? So basically, he was celebrating during at the end of it, and he kind of fell over advertising hoard, and he landed on his wrist, and he's broken it, basically. Oh, Peter says, first time they've ever played each other. Oh, is that right? Okay, interesting. Lovely for that fact, Pete. Really appreciate it. As they show Maxi Rodriguez in a crowd with Sergio Aguero. Cool. Legends of the game. Maxi Rodriguez obviously played for Atletico Madrid, where he kind of lit it up, played in Serie A, and ended his career towards the end with Liverpool. Arthur says, at least we don't have to play Jordan Henderson. Harsh. But he should be there for the vibes. And Gary, welcome to the chat, Gary. Hope you're well. Gary says, yo, people. Peter says, all right, Gary. Right, what's going on there on the pitch? Alexis McAllister rotating. Right. The game has settled into a pattern. Argentina already fizzing around the ball with possession. So we've got Argentina dominating the possession here, and we're just in the 3rd minute, so all good. Gary says, hi Pete, hi off. Hope you've had a good day, Gary. Let us know, please, my man. And don't forget, drop a like on the stream. Obviously, you're a veteran of the channel. I'm sure you would have done already, but appreciate it, bro. Doesn't hurt to remind people. AVFCs, did anyone see the Belgian players doing the Trump dance to YMCA in the dressing room? No, I didn't. That would be hilarious. I will check that out afterwards. What I did though is I did see Lukaku with Lukaku giving them the kind of I can't remember what he did, but obviously he showed what he thought of the USA. Oh, that's it. When they went out, Lukaku was giving it some of that to the American public, saying you lot talk too much. So yeah. You know, kind of justice was served. I've said, there's your like. Peter says, I fell over the advertising hoarding at Old Trafford cricket ground. About 1,000 people laughed at me. Oh, lucky, mate. Arthur, who are you giving a red card to? Ashur's gone down. And he gets up. Ashur goes down holding himself. And, yeah, gets up instantly. What's that all about? Abdul says, don't mix politics and sports together. 100%, mate. It's disgusting, really. And did you hear... oh, I don't know if you heard Trump's comment. What Trump's comments were this. It was... well, obviously, I'm paraphrasing. I don't have it in front of me. But Trump said... fake tan dude. This is what Trump said prior to the the America-Belgium game. He said that once he found out that Balogun had got the red card, he says, I don't even know what the red card means. But then I didn't even know what the red card meant. But as soon as I found out he couldn't play, I got on the phone to Infantino and said, this isn't fair. I don't think it's right. What? And then they've obviously then found this Article 27 or whatever it is, paragraph subsection 1.2, whatever, to say, yeah, let's just suspend this sentence of an absolute joke. So you've got people in politics that don't even understand the sport, didn't even understand that he was suspended, what it meant, but thinks it's unfair on his country's player. Absolutely ridiculous. And doing stuff like, oh mate, exactly, Arthur, absolutely bang out of order. Abdul says Trump must have used lawyers and solicitors involved. I don't even know, Abdul. I thought he might have just picked up the phone and just literally dialed him directly and said, sort it out, bro. Literally, absolutely ridiculous. Right, Argentina moving it around. Egypt struggling to get hold of the ball. Egypt are going to be using their physicality in this game, you would imagine. Gary says, everyone well? I'm all good, my bro. Hope you have had a fantastic day. Tagliafico with a cynical challenge on Hassan, the youngster. Should have got a booking for that, I reckon. Blatant obstruction. Look, Mo Salah standing over the free kick. All right, Mo Salah with the free kick. Ball into the box. Back stick. Ooh. Vital clearance there by Lisandro Martinez. So good in the air for such a short player. Great clearance. Honestly, he is, for such a short player, he is actually a fantastic centre-back. In terms of being in the air anyway. McAllister winning the ball back there. Tries to set it out wide. Enzo Fernandez tries a ball roll and messes it up. Enzo Fernandez with the ball again. So a little bit of a slow start to this one. Both teams have had a bit of possession, but Argentina dominating possession in the most part. Messi yet to impact the game. Arthur says, hello, Cameron. Abdul says, what's going on in the background? A lot of unwanted noise. Oh, I see. What, in my stream? Ah. Yeah, my son's doing something in the kitchen. Unfortunately, my microphone's actually really good. It picks up way too much stuff. But yeah, there's where was that, Arthur? You said hello, Cameron. Right, ball into the box. Rodrigo de Paul. What's he doing? Across. Oh my God! I was gonna say, how could he miss that? Oh, sorry, Arthur. Let's have a look. Well, oh, like, as in, what's it called? Trump calling Democrats communists. Is that what was that the one? Yeah, he's a scandalous man. No, what was it, Arthur? No, there's nothing else on mine. Let me change screens. After Gary said everyone well. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Yeah, after that, it says, hold on one sec. It says, Gary said everyone well. Cameron said all good lad. Arthur says, hello, Cameron. Then from you, Arthur, then it says you missed my comment. That was it. There's nothing in between. But obviously, feel free to repeat it, whatever it was, and I will address it. Yeah, he's gonna keep it down. When I read out your comment, he looked at me sheepishly. So all good, all good. Does it come out that loud then? Does it come through loud on yours? I tell you what, the microphone can't pick up. The microphone can't pick up the smell of tuna that's going up my nostrils right now. Fishy situation. I hear that, Abdul. Fair enough. Yep, we're trying to do better, my man. What I think I might try and do is get one of those kind of buffer things over I can't remember what they're called, but the little pads that kind of stop noise around the microphone. But it's very difficult, actually. AVFC says, I'm glad I missed the Spain-Portugal game last night. Didn't sound any good. I might be mistaken. AV, it was a horrific match, mate. It was absolutely diabolical. The ending was good. It had a good finish, but the game itself was so poor. Literally, some of the players, especially Ronaldo, it was like walking football. It's like things that, that people in their 40s and 50s do. Barely could run the man. But yeah, you had a lucky escape, put it that way. To be honest with you, I sat through it. Obviously, I enjoyed it because the chat was really good. So I still felt like a winner either way. Abdul says, fishy business by your son. Oh, 100%. This man consumes fish, beans, protein, roasted nuts, left, right, and centre. This guy is a fishy guy. And also, if you see my latest short, watch the ending of my latest short. It's actually hilarious. You'll hear him in the background laughing at me explosively. It's actually hilarious. You should go check out that short. Let me know what you think of the ending. I'll tell you what I'll do, actually. Let me just quickly grab the short and I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, that's the short that I made this morning for this game. You could just scroll to the end, the last 10 seconds or the last 15 seconds. Let me know what you think. Arthur says, doesn't it not pop up again? What's that, Arthur? Let me know. A previous message, you mean? Or... No, Arthur, no, nothing else from you, my man. So, yeah, obviously feel free, whatever it was, feel free to retype it. And there it is! Egypt, ball into the box. Wow. Wow, Ibrahim has got the header. Egypt are 1-0 up. Wow. Another shock on the cards. Unbelievable. This World Cup just keeps on producing. Wow. Early cross into the box. Martinez is caught flat-footed. Didn't even move. And the ball is in. Yasser Ibrahim. Wow. AVFC goes, there goes my 5-0. Mate, there goes my 3-0. There goes Arthur's 2-0. Somebody had 3-1, I remember, though. So that could still be on. But Martinez, the height, the lack of height doesn't help. And his positioning is poor. Between Romero and Martinez, they get caught out. And I don't mean Emi Martinez, Lisandro Martinez and Romero caught out. Peter says somebody had 2-2. Yes, Peter did. Arthur says, I made fun of the FIFA president. No, definitely didn't come up in there, Arthur. Never mind, Arthur. Oh, I see. Licking Trumps. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there was something written in there. And I think, you know what it is, Arthur? There's certain things, there's certain filters in the YouTube background. So if he even put, it might not be like the worst word in the word. You might put, you know, ASS in there, for example. Or sometimes you could just put the wrong, not even the worst word, but then YouTube, the chat has an auto mod feature, so it will just not show certain things. So it might appear on your screen, but it won't appear on my chat. So it's one of those things, my man. Egypt on the prowl. Mo Salah went down there looking for a free kick just outside the box. That would have been interesting. Free kick from 20 yards out, direct. But Egypt well on top at the moment. Big surprise shaping up. Peter said, I think your son's belly laugh was out of pride for his dad. You reckon? I think it was more mocking. But yeah, it was, mate, that is exactly it. It was a belly laugh. It was a thunderous belly laugh. We were chuckling about it most of the day. It was a very explosive laugh, put it that way. And usually at the end of the videos, I will kind of delete the finish, but I left that one in because it was hilarious. But yeah, very good it was. Theatrical drop there from Julian Alvarez. Yasser Ibrahim, adjudged to have fouled. Hey, Sir Pats, how you doing, my bro? Hope you are well. Sir Pat says, evening chaps, just done a full day's work and passed a grade 3 exercise with my drum teacher tonight. Moving on to, I can't give you anything but my love. By the stylistics, the variety in this chat. Well done, my bro. Achievements. That's the thing. Old dogs learning new tricks, my bro. And that's what we were talking about a little bit earlier as well. Us old dogs, we still got plenty of life on us, bro. So you keep banging away, my bro. All good. You know, oh, good ball into the box here. Goes down. Are they going to give anything? That referee gave that penalty real quick. He gave that penalty real quick. Wow. Tagliafico goes down in the box. Taken down by Hassan. Through ball. Doesn't need to make the challenge. Is he onside though? Yes, he is. He's running on the blind side of Hassan. Oh, no, it's definitely a penalty though. Oh, it's definitely a penalty, yeah. Oh, definitely a penalty. Really poor from the Egyptian youngster. Silly boy Hassan. Doesn't even need to make the challenge. Oh, just kind of gets in a massive clunky situation with him. But now, are we going to see Lionel, the main man Messi, step up to equalise? He's obviously going to put it down on the spot. We know that Messi has a checkered past with penalties. He doesn't have the greatest conversion record. But when his country needs him, what is Lionel going to do? Surely. He missed his last penalty, as you recall, then went on to score a double. Last 5 penalties for his country. He's missed 2 of the last 3. Hey, Natasha, how are you? I'll read your comment in a minute. We've got Messi stepping up for the penalty. One sec, Natasha. Hope you're well. Please let me know, but I'll read your comment in a moment. And while you're waiting, don't forget to like the stream. Right, here we go. Lionel Messi steps up. The great man. What's he got? Oh, he's saved. He's missed again. They got to take him off pen duty. It's ridiculous now. He misses way too many. 2 in a row. It's not good enough. Even from the world's greatest player. What a great save that was. But it was a very average penalty. Very, very poor. And wow. Wow. Sir Pat says drop him. Right. Natasha, how are you, my dear? I'm very good, thank you. Natasha says, how's you? I'm not so good. I've got lots going on as my dad got rushed into hospital as he has a bleed on the brain. And as a... Oh, Natasha, so sorry to hear that. Has a stroke brand. It's not well at all. So off to the hospital. Oh, so sorry, Natasha. Hopefully, you know, obviously he gets all the treatment he needs and can pull through and make a full recovery. So sorry to hear that. Can everyone send a positive message to Natasha in the chat? Sending love to Natasha. Honestly, Natasha, try not to stress. And please, please, please look after yourself. We're going to see him as he only has a few... Oh, man. So sorry to hear. Very painful. But seriously, love. Big love out to you in this time of need. Just go and spend, you know, the time you can. Hold his hand. Kiss his head. Tell him you love him. All of those big things, Natasha. So, so important. But yes. Yes. Honestly. Heart goes out to you. I've been in a similar position myself with my mum 10 years ago. So, you know, much love to you, Natasha. And much love and support to you and your family. Obviously, just hang in there and look after yourself as well. Keep eating, keep hydrated, and look after yourself as well. The family's going to need you as well. So, yeah, much love to you, Natasha. Thank you for coming to say hello. And we will be thinking of you. Peter says, very sad news, Natasha. 100%. Life is so cruel. It's so beautiful and cruel at the same time, Natasha. Big hug to Natasha from Liverpool. Well said, Sir Pat. Well said. Everybody send some love, hearts and emojis in the chat for Natasha. Obviously, Natasha, I remember you saying your dad is a big Liverpool fan as well. So, you know, our thoughts are with him at this difficult time, and yourself as well. So we have reached the first hydration break. Egyptian fans going nuts. Time for Egypt to rethink their strategy. Oh, that's such somber news. It's very sad, isn't it, when something is, goes wrong to people that you've gotten to know, etc. And poor Natasha. It's so difficult. What a difficult time. But all we can do is obviously stay positive and keep pushing forward. Natasha, if you're still there or if you've left already, have a safe journey. Focus on the journey in case you're driving, etc. Look after yourself. And just know that we'll be here for when you return in the chat 100%. What a difficult time. The Egyptian fans are going crazy in the crowd. It's the end of the first quarter, guys. The end of the first quarter. We're going into the second quarter. What a great ball into the box. Yasser Ibrahim. What a great finish that was. AVFC says, 9 years ago I lost my mum to cancer. Hardest day of my life. It's horrible, isn't it? It's horrible. Yeah. It's very hard. Sorry to hear that, my man. It's just those things, isn't it? It's like we have to age. You know, it's just that part of life, isn't it? We all have to go through it someday. Gary says, sorry, Natasha, sending love. McMorla says, Inshallah, may Allah give your father ease and cure. Well said, McMorla. I think she's basically saying that he's basically only going to have a few hours left, but I know you mean well. But yeah, let's hope that if it is the last few hours, McMorla, hopefully it is comforting for him and he can have his loved ones around him. That is very important. But yeah, AVFC, it's a tough one. I remember I lost my mum to like a form of dementia. It was, 10 years ago now. So 11 years ago now, actually. So yeah, tough days. I was actually with her when she passed away. Quite surreal, actually. Not many people have that moment in their life where they actually live. They're with their loved one as they pass away in front of you. Very surreal moment, but I'm quite thankful for it, really. I'm glad she wasn't alone and I was with her. You know, and that's all we can kind of do in life, you know. McMorla says, living in this world is very hard. Then that, yeah, 100%, my man, 100%. Right. What have Argentina got? They need to respond. Gary says, well said, everyone. 100 with the heart emoji. 100%. Right. Ball goes into the box. Big goal. Oh, what a save. Point blank header. That should have been an equaliser. Wow. Straight at the goalkeeper. Who headed it though? Wow. Egyptian goalie being like Yashin. Arthur says. Oh, what a save that was. Point blank range. I mean, Arthur, like, to be fair, whoever took their header, they shouldn't even be giving him an option. They should be burying that. But we need to see that on the replay. Who was it? Was it Julian Alvarez or was it Messi? Wow. What a save though. Got to score that though. Right, Argentina turning up the heat. Enzo Fernandez laid off and now picked up. Right, let's see that replay. Come on, show that replay. McMorla says the goalkeepers of Middle East and Africans, they've been brilliant, haven't they? They've been absolutely brilliant. But how is this game not 1-1? Messi missing a penalty and now a point blank header. Crazy stuff. Salah nearly in. What's he done there? Oh, I was going to say that the back pass header looked like it might be a bit short from Romero. Right, here we go. They're on the break now. Enzo Fernandez plays it out wide. Across a goal from Rodrigo de Paul, but it doesn't do enough with it. There's definitely goals in this for Argentina, you can tell. I'll be very surprised if Argentina don't get back into this. McAllister goes down. A foul. Oh, Lionel Messi territory. Can he make up for his penalty miss? McAllister goes down. 30 yards out. Oh, Messi took a quick one. Oh, it was Alexis McAllister. He was good in the air normally. Brick wall, Arthur says. Wow, but McAllister has to score that. I mean, at the end of the day, he got his head on it. But you got to score that. You have to score those. You can't be 8 yards out, point blank, middle of the goal, get your head clean on it and not score. It's impossible. It should be. It's more difficult to. It's more difficult not to score than score, Arthur, if you know what I mean. Peter said, you know, Ronaldo celebrated that penalty miss. Ronaldo's still trolling out here. Right. Free kick now. It is probably a bit too far out. It would have to be an absolute worldie from here. Look at that, 32 yards out. Messi directly for the goal. Oh my days, still a good save though. What a great free kick. Wow. Right, keeper. Messi with a free kick. We've got a perfect angle on it. It is arcing. Is that going in? The curl is amazing. Oh, it hit the post. Hits the post. Wow. Yeah, not a save. Yeah, post. Yeah, Arthur, just seen it. Wow. So Pat says, I wonder how Salah and McAllister are getting on together on the same pitch. Well, that's the thing, Sir Pat's. Before the game, they came up and hugged each other in the tunnel. I don't know if you noticed. But McAllister should have scored there, Sir Pat's. A few minutes ago. Point blank header. 8 yards out, centre of goal. And hits it straight at the keeper. It's poor. But wow. Do you know what? It's you know, even though obviously I'm back in the game and back in the room, still thinking about Natasha and her poor dad. It's so sad. So sad. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is, sadly. McMorland says, I saw about that elder bro, brain bleeding. Even after that, I haven't the strength to message. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean, McMorland. It affects you when you hear people going through things. But it's a positive that it does affect people because it shows you care. It shows you give a damn. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, it's very sad. But all we can do is send positive thoughts her way. So Pat says, no, I didn't know that about McAllister and Salah, but you're pleased. Yeah, they gave each other the big hug up in the beginning of the match. And it was a weird one, Sir Pat. I don't know if you saw it yesterday. Obviously, we saw you quite late, last minute. But there was a bit in the Spain-Portugal game. Rodri and Bernardo Silva were going at it. Like, they were going at it. Bernardo Silva was fuming with Rodri. Rodri, I think, took the mick out of him or something. And he was fuming at Rodri. And it's amazing the passion when it boils over. But that's what it's all about, people. You know, we all go through these things. Yeah, it was proper handbags. It was proper handbags. But yeah, Rodri and it was a corner last minute when they had their last chance to equalise. Oh no, it was a cross came in and Bernardo Silva in the box, similar to McAllister just there. He glanced it just over, probably should have scored. And Rodri was said something to him in the aftermath. And Bernardo Silva's up in his face. Yeah, what you saying? What you saying? And he kept going for him. And Rodri's like trying to say, calm down, bro, calm down. And Bernardo Silva was like, I'm not having it. I don't want to know. Yeah, it was definitely handbags. But yeah, back to Natasha's situation. Sadly, we have to go through these things. We are all going to lose our parents at some time. Many of us have been through it. But it's just a sad fact of life. But, you know, wishing her all the best. And if anyone's in the background and suffering, please do mention these things. Because a problem shared is a problem halved. And ultimately, that's what the channel's for. Make friends, share your burdens, share your laughs, share your stories. You know, share your woes. That's what it's all about. We can all be here for each other. I sure the goalkeeper, he muscled out of it. Great take there. Oh, but given away by Romero. Great take by Romero, but given away by Romero. Arthur says, 2 years ago I lost my gran to a stroke. Sorry to hear that, Arthur. It's a tough one. How old was she, my bro? And did you get to see her often? I remember when my nan passed away. I'd barely seen her in a good few years. I was only 8 years old when she passed away. Tough times. But it is what it is. This is why we've got to cherish family, cherish your friendships, send that positivity into the world. None of us know how long we've got on this earth. Honestly, none of us know. So try and be the best person you can be. Ball sprayed out wide. Tagliafico plays it back. Enzo Fernandez. McAllister now. Central. Lays it across. Messi tries for the 1-2. Oh, another great play there. Oh, Arthur says, no, she lived in Colchester. I hear you, my man. Not exactly close. Opposite end for you, isn't it? You're down in Surrey. She was over there in... Oh, I'm trying to do the math. Right, so there's you in Surrey. There's you in... I've got mirrored hands. There's you in Surrey. There's her up in Essex. And big London in between. Not exactly close. But hopefully you still got your other grandparents on the other side, Arthur. McMauler says, last year I lost my father because of neuroparkinson. By God wish. I hear it, my bro. You know, religion keeps you strong, my man. So that is a positive. But your father, wow, he must have been very young. Wow. How old was he, if you don't mind me asking? You're only 21 yourself, McMauler. So he must have been quite a young man still. Maybe not even mid-50s. You never know how long you got. Abdul says, sorry to hear that everyone's story. My deepest condolences and prayers go out to everyone. May God bless everyone and people that passed away. Well said, Abdul. Abdul says, I lost my dad in COVID-19. Sorry to hear that, Abdul. This world is so beautiful but wicked at the same time. AVFC says, I'll never forget that Bowyer Dyer fight on the pitch. Yeah, that was wild, wasn't it? Bobby Robson was the manager at the time. That was absolutely Premier League. That was a legendary situation. Seeing two players from the same side doing proper fisticuffs. Crazy stuff. Lee Bowyer had a very checkered career. He was a good player, but he had a mad one in the sense of he had that incident there, and he also had a transfer lined up to Liverpool. They did all of the shirt stuff, signing, showing him nearly signing with Houllier on the pitch, and yeah, he backed out of the deal. Oh, Messi gets it all wrong, overthinking it. Yeah, Lee Bowyer, he was a bright young talent. Had a good few years, really shone for Leeds, and then he just dropped off a cliff at the age of 25. It was very strange. McMorland says, no, my father quite aged, around 61 something, I'm last. So you have a big family, and you were one of the youngest. I understand, I see. But 61 is still not even old, man. 61 is still, you know, a lot of years left, but when it's your time, McMorland, as you know, it is your time. Abdul says, I remember Bowyer and Woodgate beat South Asian lads in Leeds. It was a racist attack. Wow, of course. Yeah. That was a dodgy time, man. Dodgy time. So Pat says, I always thought Bowyer was a sandwich short of a picnic. Yeah, he was a little bit, he's definitely a loose cannon. Abdul says, Michael Dewberry had to snitch. Really? Oh, wow. I remember roughly the story, but I don't remember it integrally, do you know? Right, ball into the box. Across the box, surely! What a save! Oh my goodness. Julian Alvarez, I would have put my mortgage on him scoring that goal. What a great cutback from Tagliafico. What a touch. Dragged back by Tagliafico. Alvarez on the penalty box. On the penalty spot. Hits a sweet volley. Straight at the keeper. Great hand. By Shabir, the keeper. What a save. Scaloni cannot believe it. This has been a fantastic goalkeeper performance. What an unbelievable save. How Argentina have not scored at least 3 in this game, I have no idea. What an incredible chance. Absolutely incredible. McMorland says, God decisions sometimes make hard, bro. Yep, without sins or even without anything born child. Also receiving death within days, same days. Exactly, man. It's life. It's whatever's mapped out for you, McMorland, 100%. Abdul says, I can give you a link of Michael Dewberry interview. You can save it for later. Go for it, bro. I'll have a read of it for sure. Well, I am stunned that Alvarez didn't score. Incredible. Right, Messi now. Left-footed corner from the right-hand side. He's going to come in with the left peg. Players jostling in the box. Alexis McAllister. Right, Messi now. The free kicks, the corner's coming in. Fizzed in. Back stick. Let it go for another corner. Oh, goal kick. Espresso, the main man. What's that in my bro? Oi, oi, yes, bro. That Egyptian keeper is having a block, bro. He had his Weetabix today. This guy is not messing about. How have Argentina not scored at least 3, bro? How are you, Espresso? Hope you're well, bro. But don't forget, help your boy out. Close the chat for a second. Hit the like button if you haven't. And then join back in the chat. Let us know how your day's going. And have you had a little flutter on the game? Matt Morley says, think about that. A newborn, innocent baby's parents. I know, bro. I know, it's hard. But you know something? You can break your own heart if you think too deeply on these things. But sadly, life is just very cruel. But very cruel. But you have to remember as well, life is beautiful at the same time. Espresso. Already hit the chat. Close the chat. Do again. If you've already done it, that's cool, my bro. I appreciate it, my bro. Absolute legend. Man came in before he bounced into the chat. Man hit the like button. Gave your boy Ade the thumbs up. We love to see it. Thank you, my bro. I salute you. Right, ball into the box. Surely now. Oh, he left it. What's happening? There's too much going on. 1 sec, Abdul. No, I did not get a link, my bro. No link. No. Maybe something to do with the with the chat. Maybe it thinks that it is, you know, I think it might be a protection thing. But let me know is it a YouTube interview? Let me know if it is. Oh, there it is, yeah. Okay, I will save it, my bro. I will save it and I will watch it at my leisure. Right, Mo Salah now with the ball. Loses it though. Yeah, YouTube. No worries, Abdul. I will check it when I have some free time. It's Espresso says, I can see the like with the chat open. Oh, is it? Okay. Oh, fair enough, my bro. Fair enough. I'm just going on autopilot. I know a lot of people. Oh, do you know what it is? Maybe some people, when they're on their phones, they can't. That's what it is. But some people are on their phones or smaller devices. They can't see the like and the chat. So thank you, my bro. Appreciate it. And let me know how your day's been going, my bro. Have you had a good day? And have you got a little flutter going on? I know you, bro. Let me know. Espresso says, okay, cool. Desktop always. I hear you, my man. Yeah, I'm the same, bro. Old school. I don't even like doing stuff on my phone when it comes to like certain things. The phone is not for that for me. Espresso says, yeah, I put both to score over 2.5 goals. I hear you, man. I think that might come in, bro. I think this game definitely should have more than one goal at the moment. 100%. Abdul says, I don't even use my phone in public. I hear you, my bro. Yep, I hear you, Abdul. Me personally, I try to limit my my use of the phone in public myself as well. In nature, we're all too addicted to these things, and we need to look after ourselves. Right, Gary says he loves a flutter. I hear you, my man. Plenty of people love a flutter in the chat. AVFC says, as soon as half-time comes, I'm taking the dog out. We'll be back for the second half. Top man. Enjoy that fresh air, my brother. Express says, phone's too small. Imagine some people watch movies on that small screen. What the F? Bro, 100%. I'm not about that life at all. I wouldn't even watch a film on a 20-inch screen. Do you know what I mean? I need a big screen for that. But no, I hear that. But that's the thing. We're old school. It's like younger generation. It's just how it is. It's like, I remember like going to work. You might be on the train or the tube, and you see people on their phones watching Netflix series. A whole series on this little tiny thing. Nah, not for me. AVFC says, I don't own a TV as I don't do live TV. I hear you, bro. Funny, isn't it? It's like I think it's definitely a more... All right, ball into the box. Ooh, keep it. I own a TV, but I only use it for video games. And I don't watch live TV. I haven't really watched live TV since I was probably like 15. It sounds weird, but I'm just not into it at all. I'm just, I rarely watch even TV series, personally. I like my video games. I like my online stuff, like obviously videos, etc., YouTube, etc. But yeah, I love my video games. I love reading. I love my football. Literally, the TV is for football. That's all it is. That's the only thing I watch live. Peter says, Peter agrees as well. He's very similar to you, AVFC. It's definitely a state of life thing or a generational thing, I think. But saying that, I'm probably the very young generation. They're moving away from TV. You can't imagine that in the future that regular TV is going to be going. I'm still amazed. Imagine from our childhood. I'm still amazed that things like Coronation Street and EastEnders are still going. That to me blows my mind. Right, additional time. We have a few minutes left. Just 2.5 minutes left of the first half. See you later, AVFC. Have a safe walk, mate. Enjoy the walk, my bro. And we see you when you're back. Peter says, I watch TV from the 70s and 80s of YouTube. It's brilliant. I hear that, man. The golden period. Express says, I don't use the phone much. If I'm not using the phone, I keep it 2 meters away. Limit that. Limit that MF. I hear you, my bro. I hear that. Right, you keep it 2 meters away, yeah? Well, you're treating your phone like it's got COVID, bro. Jokes. Fantastic with the people in the chat. If there's anyone new in the background, feel free. Don't be shy. Say hello. Introduce yourself. Loads of really good people in the chat. Always sharing stories. Good laugh, fun, banter. Our stories on football and our opinions on life and these beautiful and sad topics. But that is what it's all about. Oh, limit that EMF radiation. I hear you, my bro. Wise man. AVFC says, laugh out loud, not going far as the legs don't work good in the afternoon. I hear you, my bro. Well, you just enjoy it for what it is. Enjoy it for what it is. What kind of dog have you got? I'm sure it must be quite a small one then, I would imagine. You don't need to be having a big one. That's for sure. But all good. They are man's best friend. A boxer. Oh, right. So you like a challenge, clearly. Jesus. Good old boxer dog, eh? Tagliafico coming in on the blind side. He's been a real thorn in the Egyptian side. He definitely should have had 2 assists today, I reckon. How Argentina are not level in this game. I am stunned. Absolutely stunned. AV says, no, I had her before I got this. Yeah, of course. And obviously, once you have a pet for life, right? Do you know what I mean? So good man you. Hopefully she gives you a lot of comfort, my bro. All good. Espresso says, my neighbour's dog barks at everything, even birds and squirrels in the trees. FFS. Yeah, we hear you, bro. I bet you love that in the morning. AVFC says, does me good, makes me get up. Good man. Gives us all, pets are good like that. Gives you motivation and a reason for things. So we have half time in this game. Absolutely incredible stuff. So yeah, so obviously some sad news for Natasha today. Let's hope she's doing well, sending her best wishes. But, with these things in life, it's all about sending out positive energy. So when the bad things do come along in life, we can repel them with positivity. That's what it's all about, people. But can Argentina get back in this game? Egypt are repelling them at the moment, just about, somehow, some way. Still can't believe this game is... Still can't believe this game is 1-0 to Egypt still. But yeah, feel free to keep it coming in the chat, guys. All good. Just need to catch up with some personal messages as well. Right, in the meantime, while it's a little bit quiet, I'm going to rifle through the halftime stats. Abdul says, how does your sons think about you on YouTube? Can you ask him? Well, I've already asked him already. Well, because I live with 2 of my sons. I have 3 overall. But, yeah, initially they said, what do you want to do that for? Why are you doing that? They weren't massively supportive. But then they weren't against it either. They just think, why are you doing that for? Blah, blah, blah. But I'm the type of person where if I want to do something, I will give it a go. I've always been a man that follows my dreams or follows my goals, like to give myself some extra purposes in life, extra hobbies. And they were a little bit skeptic at first, but they can see that it's going quite well. Even at the very start, first few weeks, I'm literally online talking to myself. Like nobody, literally talking to myself. And they're all laughing in the background saying, you're a crazy man, look at you talking to yourself. But now that they're more supportive of it because they can see that I told them I told them I know what I'm capable of and I know I can grow something if I want. So they're quite supportive now and they're quite used to it. So hopefully that answers the question. So yeah, what do you think about Abdul? Obviously you're not my son, for example, but ultimately, what do you think about it? Like me giving like YouTube a go, or just people trying things like this? Let me know your thoughts on it. What do you think? And what did you think about my answer? Let me know. Right, we will have a look at the half-time stats while it's quiet in the chat. We've got Argentina losing to Egypt. It's 1-0 to the Egyptians. So, possession has been 60% Argentina, 40% for Egypt. 1.51 XG for Argentina, which is crazy, really. They definitely should have had a goal. And only 0.21 for Egypt. Barely had a sniff, but they're yet 1-0 up. 7 shots for Argentina, 3 on target. 2 for Egypt, only 1 on target. Argentina have had 12 touches in the Egyptian box. Egypt have had just 1 in the Argentina box, and that was the header from Yassar. No saves by Emi Martinez. 3 by Shabir in the Egypt net. 6 aerial duels won by Argentina, only 1 by Egypt. 8 fouls committed by Argentina, 5 by Egypt, and 1 corner apiece. No bookings at all yet, and obviously there's been no substitution, seeing as we've just had 1 half. So those are the halftime stats of the game. Abdul says, I'm happy for you, bro. Great to get one-to-one with people on YouTube, 100%. People in public and friends don't talk. This is it. But you know something? Honestly, even since being a little kid, I've always been that kind of person where I will talk to strangers. Obviously not irresponsibly, but I'll happily walk past someone. If I just see someone, I'll just go, what's happening, you all right? Or, you know, just see somebody go past, how you doing? I'm just that guy like that. Even at the bus stop, how you getting, all right? See an old lady, how you doing? You good? You know, I'm just like that. So yeah, positive V, because that's what I'm about. Hey, Miss Lauren, how are you? Lovely to see you. Miss Lauren says, I think you're doing a great job, Ade. It's been lovely to see your fan base grow. Wink, keep going. Big tens. Thank you, Miss Lauren. How are you doing? Always appreciate the support. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a lovely day. See what I mean? Talking positively, then bang, someone comes in the chat. Lovely Miss Lauren says, keep up the good work. I can see that your fan base, your subscriber list and your people on your channel, your community basically is growing. So, you know, it's lovely messages like that. And that's why you have to keep pushing forward, guys. No matter what happens in life, because we can, it sounds like that simple cliched thing, but apart from obviously sprouting wings and flying, human beings can literally do anything. So, you know, why not? That's the way I see things. Why not? PMA, positive mental attitude. Let's go. Abdul says, after COVID-19, that made people not talk in public, people scared of each other in public. Who knows? Now, I kind of know potentially where what you're saying could allude to. Is that kind of like a bit of a government conspiracy theory? Did they want us to be like that? Did they want to segregate us? Did they want to make us weaker? People divided are easily conquered. Then they start to rely on their phones more, be less intimate with each other, less interactive, more reliance on phones, apps, talking, socializing through machinery, etc. I know that we're doing that through YouTube now, but at least it's a positive thing. Like speaking in communities and whatnot. Human beings will always find a way. Nature will always find a way, because we are basically human beings. We are not islands. We are meant to connect. We are social creatures. That is what it's all about. Espresso says, of course you have to give it a shot. You never know if your channel blows up. You can do it in full time, unless you're happy for it to just be a hobby. Exactly, my bro. Either way, whatever will be. It's all good. I'm not a greedy man. Honestly, I'll be real. People that know me in my normal life, they know that I've earned good money in my life. I've earned average money in my life. I've earned okay money, mediocre money, I've earned big money. And at the end of the day, I'm still broke. I'm not joking. No, seriously, all jokes aside, it really doesn't matter how much money you have in this world. At the end of the day, health is wealth. What is the point of having a 2, 3, 4 million pound in the bank and you can barely walk to the shops, or you're unhealthy, or you drop dead any moment? Seriously, money is not it. It really is not. Not for me anyway, but that's all I'm saying. Miss Lauren says, everyone has to start somewhere. Exactly, Miss Lauren, 100%. And this is my start. I started my YouTube journey a couple of months ago. I see other people do it. I thought about it myself for a long time. And I thought, you know what? Let's give it a go. And here we go. So let's go. So we've rifled through the stats. And I'm just going to take a momentary toilet break. Feel free to drop anything in the chat and I'll pick it up on my return. Of course, I will wash my hands. Who said that in the back? I heard you. But yes, I will be back in a moment and we will continue the second half and we will see if Argentina can get back into this game. Can the legend, Lionel Messi, he's already fluffed it, blown 2 penalties in 2 matches. But the man, the myth, the legend, Lionel, always comes up with an answer. Let's see what Argentina do on my return. I will be back in just a short moment. Right, back in the room, back in the room. Where is the screen? Here we go, scene. So, we're about to get back underway. Wonder what changes have happened. Has there been any substitutions? We shall see. Let's refresh the screen. Has there been any substitutes? Not as we know it. But yes, we are getting ready for the second half. Egypt are making a change themselves. Espresso says, for real, when I chased the dollars, I earned double, was always stressed and spent double, so scaled back. Exactly. It doesn't really make any real difference at all. More money, more problems, as a once famous rapper once said. But yeah, it doesn't, obviously money can do many things for people in this world if used responsibly. But most of the time, people just earn more and spend more. And it just becomes a bit of a trap. There's people out there earning crazy money, but then they just got more cars, a bigger house, just a more expensive mortgage. It's the same thing. It doesn't really equate to much, sadly. Yeah, new Merc. Yeah, well, this is it. People just get more cars, more this, more everything. Right. Let's get the headphones back on. Yes, Arthur. Hello, lads and ladies. Right. Shot straight at the keeper. Hope you're good, Arthur. We're back underway. The Paul, great pass to the keeper. Yeah, exactly, Abdul. Exactly. Right. Just had to deal with a family matter there. Jeez, these people. Man is trying to stream. Abdul says, hello, Sir Peter. Abdul says, hi, Sir King Arthur the First. Right. This is going to be a long second half for Egypt, I reckon. Arthur says, okay, Abdul. What do you guys think? Do you think Argentina will find a way? Do you feel this? I feel like it's inevitable, to be honest. I cannot see. You won't get many chances better than that in the first half than they had, and they would definitely they'll definitely make a few more. You would imagine. Peter says early goal from Egypt will set the cat amongst the. Oh mate, if there's another one, they're banging trouble. But yeah, we're gonna see if that happens on the break. They need to get Omar Marmouche. Abdul says, in London, it is very diverse. It is the most diverse place on earth. I swear it has to be. London. You never feel, London's one of those things. If you come from a certain background, you never feel alone in London. 100%. London is just different. Such a great city. Abdul said, when you go up north, big community of Pakistanis. I see. And obviously, we know, like, when you think of areas such as, Leeds and Bradford, 100%. Right, Argentina now, moving it around the box. Paredes to Alvarez, dinks it over. Ooh, play that wide. So now left-hand side of the box. Martinez over to McAllister. McAllister, edge of the box. Argentina have Egypt camped in. Oh, it's broken. Mo Salah. No way. I think he won it fairly. That is not right. Hey, Rush, what's happening, my bro? Rush, I hope you're well, my bro. Salah nicked that ball and was free to chase down in his own half. I think that was fine. Rush, how you doing, my man? I hope you're good. And Rush says, a shock coming. Possibly, my man. I think they're going to score regardless, though. I just don't see. There are too many good chances in the first half. Right, ball into the box for Messi. Punch clear by Shabir. Welcome back, Rush. Lovely to see you, bro. Don't forget to hit the like button, my man. Welcome back to the stream. Really helps the channel grow. And how's your day been, my brother? Let us know. Ooh, ball blazed over. Espresso says, long second half for Egyptian keeper. 4 saves so far. I know, mad, right? I just can't see them holding out, to be honest. Peter says, evening Rushy. Abdul says, Ian Rush, Rush, Rush. Liverpool's number 9, the greatest. Yeah, how you doing, Rush? How's your day been, my bro? Let us know. Argentina played it around the box, moving it around. Egypt are so deep. You can imagine Marmoush coming on to spearhead their counter-attack with his pace. Evening, Peter. Evening, AR. Hope you are all good, bros. Yes, yes, all good, mate. All good. How's your day been, my bro? Let us know. All good, Arcade. Lovely to hear that, my man. All good, all good. This would be a massive shock, obviously, like you're saying. I just can't see it. That, you know what it is? You know when a team is hanging on or holding on or keepers having a worldie? They've missed a penalty and they've missed 2 point-blank chances. I just don't see how you can keep getting away with that. It's impossible. In football, it's impossible to keep getting away with missing point-blank chances. So eventually something's going to count, you would imagine, with Argentina. Ha! Very good. Very true, very true. But Morla says, since now, no, Addy, bro. Name is Arcade, bro. That's it. Well, I'm the veteran arcade soldier, or Ade, or V.A.S, or Vet. So, yeah, sometimes in life you get many names. But it's all good. People can call me, my name is Ade. You can roll with that. You can call me Vet. You can call me V.A.S. You can call me Arcade. Right, here we go. What's going on there? It's all good. Apologies for my quietness. Just some family thing I've got to deal with. Right, but anyway, that should hopefully be that, I hope. Anyway, Matt Morla says, is retirement loads if Argentina out? Maybe Messi and Otamendi too. Maybe from the international scene, maybe. A lot of veteran players there for Argentina. Right. Hassan, what a great run from the youngster. Salah puts it through. Surely it's going to be 2-0. Oh, it's 2-0. Oh, my goodness. What a run. Oh, my days. Did not see this coming at all. Wow. The shock of the tournament is brewing. Oh, my days. What a run from the youngster Hassan. Goes past 3, runs away, slips it in to Mo Salah, who charges towards the box, slips it to his left. Oh my days, unbelievable. Salah lays it into the box with a Trivela pass with the left boot into the path of the on-rushing Mustafa Ziko, who slaps it into the net. Unbelievable. Argentina 0. Egypt 2. What are we viewing? And Messi looks up at the sky. Lionel, you missed the penalty, bro. You had the chance to change it. But oh my days. Oh, they're reviewing it. What a joke. Oh, no, that's a goal, man. Get out of here. Oh, in the build-up, he treads. No, it's because he treads on Martinez's foot in the build-up. Oh, if that gets ruled out, that is so harsh. Argentina have been let off if this gets ruled out. But look at the phase of play. They had so many chances to sort this out. What an amazing goal that would have been. AV, welcome back to the chat, bro. But I think they've got... Ali McCoy is talking about to the left. It's nothing to do with left arms because he trod on his foot. Are you blind? They're going to rule it out. Ali McCoy, what's he talking about? Alright, let's change it. It's going to get ruled out. AV, you missed it. And wow, that was a fantastic goal. Peter says, Cat amongst the bridges now. I'm going for my 2-2. I don't know why he's talking. Like Ali McCoy is talking about. I mean, he does grab the shirt, but that's not going to be enough anyway. It's all about the treading on the foot. Espresso says they're killing the game. They certainly are, bro. They certainly are. Wow. Right, ball into the box, Argentina, and they nearly equalised straight away. And Espresso, as you rightly say, how many moves back are they going to rule out exactly? I mean, how many opportunities did they have, to break up play? It was a stunning solo, not solo goal, but stunning solo run. They had so many chances to not concede, and they still conceded. Ridiculous. So we nearly had the completion of the biggest shock. One of the biggest shocks in World Cup history. But Argentina are still in this game. McMorland says, my bro just Trump things. Wow. Salah wins the throw. He's being dragged here now. Being fouled. McMorland says, I need Zlatan as FIFA president. I hear that, bro. AV says, are we going to see the second so-called go out? Maybe, bro. Maybe. Espresso says, better not score now. Someone fell 10 moves ago again. What a joke. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Right. Argentina. $65 gone. Ball into the box. Ooh, well defended. Romero runs in. Lays it off to Messi. Loses it, Messi. Back to Lautaro. Back to Lisandro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez coming on. Just get big Duncan Ferguson as FIFA president. He'll headbutt everyone into submission, AV. Right, DePaul now into the box. Not enough quality though. Giving away a corner. Corner in. Egypt are defending manfully. Right, Salah now. Charging. Mustafa Zico arriving at the edge of the box. There it is, 2-0. And there's no dispute now. What a great goal. It is over. It is done and dusted. Egypt have the lead extended. What a goal. What a goal. Zico with the second one. Unbelievable. Scenes. And they cannot rule that out. They cannot rule that out. No chance. Young Hassan fed off from Mo Salah. Edge of the box. By the byline. Tucks it back. Mustafa Zico running in and scores. He will not be denied. Unbelievable. What a fantastic break. Led by Salah, charging up the pitch. Let's repeat it again. Slips it over to the side. Hossein Hassan runs into the box to the byline. Skins, man. Plays it middle and Zico right in the middle. Slaps it home. Unbelievable. Big Egypt are taking out even bigger Argentina. This is one of the biggest shocks in football history, let alone World Cup history, football history. Unbelievable. The African teams are not messing about. Wow. Unbelievable. Wow. Espresso says, get in. Bye-bye, Messi. Boy, Messi is going home. Wow. Peter says, always expect the unexpected. It's life that's only in life. The only certainty is uncertainty. Coined by thinkers like Oscar Wilde and Herodotus. It means embracing plot twists rather than fighting them. Well said, Peter. Wow. These guys are cooked. Abdul says Argentina 0, Egypt 2. Let's go. Messi might be going home. Can't even call him Messi because he didn't even score penalties. Lionel Messi missing penalties like nobody's business. Wow, stunning stuff. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Right, what can Argentina do? We're now in the hydration break. So let us see what Argentina can come back with. AVFC, I'll never forget about Maradona's hand of God against us in 86. I know, man. Tell me about it. We were just little kids back then. But yeah, boy, put it this way, Egypt handing down the justice. No messing about. Unbelievable. Right, hydration break is over. We finished the third quarter, guys. We're into the fourth quarter. Gary says, unbelievable stuff. It really is, isn't it, Gary? It's unbelievable stuff. Peter says the Pharaohs in their house. They certainly are. They're owning their house. They're owning Messi's house. Messi's paying rent in their house. Wow, what a shock. Peter said, I said 2-2 to Gary. Yeah, you did, Pete. I mean, I don't know. That would be... I can't see it. Egypt have just been magnificent. Magnificent. Wow, what a game. Unbelievable. The World Cup just keeps giving. This is going to be the end of Lionel Messi's amazing run at this year's World Cup. Who would have thought? What a crap stat on the commentary. Argentina have lost all 13 games where they've trailed 2-0. Well, show me a team that comes back from 2-0 down. Most teams that are 2-0 down always lose. Like, you know, once in a blue moon you'll come back from that. Wow. Oof, flashed across the goal. Argentina willing the ball over the line. Trezeguet's on. Former Aston Villa man I was talking about earlier. Oh my days. They're nearly in for a third. Oof. Messi now trying to inject a bit of extra pace into the attack with a bit more thrust. But they just haven't done enough, Argentina. They blew it in the first half. Absolutely blew it. McAllister now dinks it into the box. Messi, but it's blocked. Argentina dominating on the ball. Fizz it round the back. Corner now. Trezeguet gives away a corner. They're going to try and paint this out like it was a, one-way traffic or whatever, but no, this is just domination. They've dominated them. Surely! And there it is. That going to be onside? Romero with the header. Oh my days, Peter, you just said it. 11 minutes to go. Oh my days, this will be a comeback and a half if Argentina can pull it off. I thought it was offside originally, to be fair. But let's see. Nah, he's definitely onside. Just poor defending, really. Great header from Romero. And wow, can Argentina save it? They have 10 minutes to pile on the pressure. Is the platform set? Argentina. Trump's curse has hit Argentina, AVFC says. Maybe not though, my bro. Let us see. Omar Mamouche is on. That is a great call. He can do bits on the break with that lightning pace that we've seen in the Premier League. But yes, this is going to be a grandstand finish. Wow. Peter says, be interested to see the next generation of Egyptian footballers' surnames. Hope there's no Pickfords. Well said, Peter. AVS says, spoke to, mate, as soon as that's football for you, bro. Espresso says, another extra time like with Cape Verde. Maybe, my bro, maybe. Let's see, it's going to make it interesting. But you're a happy man, Espresso, and we know why. So Marmouche has come on, replacing the goal scorers Mustafa Zico. Corner now. Cross was coming in. Cross was coming in from McAllister and it gets put behind. Yeah, Espresso's quids in. I see you, bro. Drinks on you, bro. Right, corner coming in now. Oh, what is going on here? Messi with the corner. Or can we just get this? All right, corner coming in. Messi. Floats in. Oh, what is going on here? Jesus. Oh, I didn't even see what happened there. Oh, Martinez. I just saw the cross. I didn't see the build-up. I just saw Messi setting up Lautaro Martinez. He puts the header wide. I didn't see any of the build-up. It looked close, though. Didn't really see it, though. So, apologies. My stream is on the blink, annoyingly, very frustrating. What is going on? Just play normally. Oh, so jarring. Right, 8 minutes of normal time. What can Argentina do? Back to the wall for Egypt. Ball goes into the box, poor cross, but he gets another chance. Floated to the back stick. Oh my days, can't control, surely. Lay it off. Oh my days! It had to be! Lionel Messi with an absolute scorcher! On the volley, the left-footed Lionel Messi, the absolute GOAT. You know he had to have his say. He always has his say, the little man. And we've counted him out today. Said that he's going home. But when the ball drops to him, 9 yards out on a bit of an angle, he swings his left boot in it. That left boot that is full of magic. And it is 2-2. Argentina 2, Egypt 2. And now you would be hard-pressed to bet against Argentina not going through. What a World Cup this is. It is just absolute nonsense. Unbelievable. The little man. Oh my days. Comes out. Bang. Keeper gets a hand on it, but it don't matter. Lionel. Lautaro Martinez probably would have been a penny anyway. Flicked up by Martinez, but it drops to Lionel Messi 9 yards out. And he just slaps it in. He has shown Cristiano Ronaldo levels as usual. But what a strike that is. Keeper gets 2 hands on it, but you can't blame him for keeping it out. As Lionel Messi peels away, he is now the top goal scorer in the tournament. 21 World Cup final goals. Is there anything this guy cannot do apart from score penalties, of course? Lionel, unbelievable. It's just, this guy, honestly. This guy. Wow. Unbelievable. That's a bad challenge. Unbelievable. What do we think happens from here, guys? Do we think Egypt fold? What do we think? Or did they have it in them to score a third? What do we think? Or is it likely that Argentina, the world powerhouse, will find a way? Voice is gone. Mad, mad, mad. All right, Enzo Fernandez goes to play it out, but loses control, and it goes off for an Egyptian throw. Oh, ball goes into the box. Right, how much additional time is there going to be? The match is nearly over. Normal time is nearly done. Let's see what's going to happen. Wow. Stunning stuff at this World Cup. So many storylines. Unbelievable. At the end of a really long, hard season, these players just keep digging deeper. Incredible, really. Right. Alvarez now. Oh, poor ball from Alvarez. Right, he's come back. McAllister keeps coming back. Alvarez now. Good work outside on the right flank to Enzo Fernandez. Messi tries a through ball. Right, is the break on? Here we go. There's a break on for Egypt in the last minute. Omar Marmoush. Oh, he stuck out a leg and just stopped that. That was going to be a certain goal. Incredible. What a block that was. Who was that? Tagliafico. Unbelievable that was. Great defending. There's Messi. Goes past one, goes past two. Lays it off. Still going. Ooh. Right. Haney now into the box. Gets a head on it. Ooh. Are they looking at something there for VAR? We shall see. Played along the side of midfield. Out wide now. Mo Salah. Right wing. Dives into the box. Can't go anywhere. Falls over. Argentina on a break. Scoops out wide. Lautaro Martinez in the right wing position. Where's your pace, lad? Get moving. Swings it into the middle. Header! Oh my days! Argentina won it in the last minute. Enzo Fernandez. What a cross from Lautaro from the right wing position. Absolute scenes. Argentina have come back from the brink of disaster. And they're going to see it out 3-2. Unbelievable. Sometimes it's like you're destined to win this thing. How can you be 2-0 down? How can you be 2-0 down? This is ridiculous. The cross from Martinez was sensational. Oh my days, Enzo Fernandez. We've seen it time and time again in the Premier League. He rises up for a little guy. He's fantastic in the air. And he puts a bullet header into the corner, away from the keeper. Shabir, what absolute scenes. Unbelievable. Argentina, inspired by Messi, are going to see this out. What are they checking for now? What's going on? 7 minutes additional time. Referee saying, move out my face. Unbelievable. Nah, they're looking for a penalty shot. They're still moaning about that. I mean, I can't really see a close-up, so I don't know. Let's have a look at it here. Messi goes down. Ooh, I can understand. Salah went down a bit too easy. It's just a tangle of legs. That's not a penalty. And on the break here, let's see it again. Lautaro in oceans of space. 2-on-2. Sizes it up. Massive. Cross into the box. Ends up perfect weight. And he rises like a salmon and puts it in the far corner. What a goal that is. Oh my days. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. Wow. Even the manager Scaloni's like, oh my days. He's like, oh my days, what's going on? Oh my days. Wow. Incredible stuff. Oh, that's unreal. And Argentina proved they can score without Messi. Obviously, he got their equaliser. But, I mean, this is unreal. Someone in the Egyptian bench is going absolutely nuts and obviously got a red card. Shabir, the keeper, got a yellow. Yellows all around. It's just yellows. Brandish, brandish. Yellows, yellows everywhere. Yellow, yellow, red. Have a bit of this, have a bit of that. Ref is not messing about. Nicholas Otamendi and Medina are coming on. A few seconds left. Wow. What a crazy finish. What a crazy finish. Unbelievable. I only went to the shop, returned to this chaos. Bro, you went to the shop and it was 2-2. You called it 2-2, but then it goes 3-2. Wow, Messi, the dream continues for the little man. Just don't let him take any more penalties. But you know he will in the next game if they get a penalty. You know he will. And it could be Argentina facing England. Wow. So that is still on. Wow, this World Cup just keeps giving. Just unbelievable. What another great game in this World Cup. It's just been classic after classic. A minute and a half left. They're gonna have to add on a bit more than that, obviously. So there's probably at least 4 minutes left. Emi Martinez comes out, dives on the floor, bit of time wasting. Right, big punt forward, long ball, one back header into Martinez's hands, and he picks it up. This is unbelievable. What a game. What a half. Just drama, absolute drama. My voice is gone. Oh, it's going anyway. It hasn't gone, but it's going. Big kick out by Martinez. Wow. Just a few minutes left now. We've nearly done the additional 7, but for all of the red card and the yellow card, they're going to have to obviously give out a few more minutes. Cameras on Messi. He scored the second goal, the equaliser. Enzo Fernandez. Espresso says, this half has been sick. It has, isn't it? It's been banging. Unbelievable. Right, ball into the box. Not long left for Egypt to save this. They've been a credit. They've been phenomenal today. They're so unlucky not to win this. Let alone not even to get to penalties, Egypt. They definitely deserve to get to penalties. Wow, the Egyptians are fuming at the ref. I think the ref's had a good game, to be fair. They didn't really done anything wrong. But obviously when passions are running high, you can understand why they're absolutely fuming. Right, we're now into 8th minutes of additional time. We're now entering the 9th minute. What is going on? Egyptian bench has lost a plot. Yellow card. Yellow card for the Egyptian manager. Oh, just let it go, ref. Get on with it. Well, referee might get punched up in a minute, not even joking. Ref might get punched up. Referee's on a job's worth tip at the moment, 100%. Let's just get on with the game. Wow. To be fair, Argentina, the professionalism, the fight, the bravery, and the, just the spirit, basically. Argentina, what a comeback. What an unbelievable comeback. Match abandoned incoming. Can Egypt fashion a chance? Surely there's going to be another minute and a half, you would imagine. It's got to be a bit more time. Throw in, needs to give it... Come on, let's see the action on the pitch. Right, ball. Enzo Fernandez plays it into the corner. Holds the ball up. Good play from Enzo. Wins it back. Ball played for a goal kick. AVFC, I'm going to give my apologies now. I won't be late. I'll get tired, but we'll have it on the radio. No problem, AV. We'll see you again soon, my bro. Enjoy the other coverage on the radio. Take care, my brother. Look after yourself. See you soon. Egypt, pump it forward. This is going to be the last roll of the dice. Surely. Argentina have the ball now. Can they see it out? They chip it over. They're now racing clear. Lautaro Martinez, he looks knackered, but he's barely been on the pitch for that long. Few step overs. That guy's slower than... Oh, he done him there. Step over. He's looking to draw a foul. He's looking to get kicked up. But yeah, Argentina win a throw. Now these men are squaring up. What's the point? Just pointless. Take care, AV. We'll see you soon, bro. Enzo Martinez looks absolutely shattered. Wow, what a game, the drama. You're not going yet, no worries, bro. And there it is, it's full time. The Argentinians go crazy on the crowd. Messi head in hands, fist pumps, tears. Tears from the great man. These guys have left it all on the pitch. Both teams, absolutely sensational stuff. But it is Argentina that go through. They've won the game 3-2 in normal time. Unbelievable stuff. Absolutely ridiculous. Sorry, some carnage going on outside. But yeah, really incredible game. Who would have seen that with 25 minutes to go? These guys were 2-0 down. And wow, sorry, with 12 minutes to go, they were still 2-0 down. A goal back from Romero. And then Messi, the great man, making it 2-2. And then Enzo Fernandez making it 3-2 in the last minute of normal time. And they saw it out professionally. Absolutely incredible game. Absolutely incredible game. Shabir, the goalkeeper, on the floor. Absolutely devastated. My guy is completely devo. What an unbelievable performance there. Unbelievable performance there from Argentina. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Egypt, so unlucky. Definitely deserved something from the game. Football is such a cruel game. Really is. Wow. Whoa, incredible. Both sets of players in tears. Peter says, exciting indeed. Wow. Absolute scenes. Incredible stuff. I mean, you know what it is though, guys? It's obviously we're going to get another game later, the Switzerland-Colombia game. There's no way that game can live up to that, surely. And it's just like, yeah, you know, these players all on tears on the pitch. Messi in tears like he's been eliminated. It's crazy. AVFC says, when are you on next? My brother, I'm doing the Switzerland, just said it, Switzerland-Colombia game at 8:30 in an hour and a half. So I'm gonna log off in a second, grab something to eat and get ready for that game. And then we're off to, there's no World Cup game tomorrow. So we're back on Thursday, 10 p.m. for France versus Morocco. So yeah, like I said, back on here in an hour and a half. Obviously, you're not going to be around. But then on Thursday, back for France v Morocco, my bro, for that late one. Can't wait. Hope to see you there. If anyone wants to join me for the next watch along, which is Switzerland-Colombia, which is going to be starting, well, the stream's going to be starting in an hour and 22 minutes. There's the link in the chat. Feel free to stop by and we can continue the good times. Let's go. But oh my days, what a game this was. Absolutely incredible. Espresso says, I'm getting cooked in my house, going out later, bro. No worries, bro. It is warm, isn't it? Boy, you got to get the windows open and let the air circulate and all that sort of stuff. But if you're around later, then feel free to drop by. Peter says, see you later, fellas. All good. Right, on that note, I'm going to bring the stream to a close. Like I said, feel free. It's pinned in the comment section. There's the link, or obviously drop to the channel and just jump into the stream later. But yeah, I'll be back on in an hour and 20 minutes because we need more World Cup. The world needs more World Cup. We've seen Lionel Messi and the boys put off a World Cup miracle this evening. They've come back from 2-0 down. Absolutely tremendous performance from the Egyptians. So unlucky. But Argentina have come back. AVFC says, we'll be on for the France game. Wicked, my bro. You take care of yourself and keep up the fight, my bro. Every day is a win. Let's go. Take care, bro. See you soon. But yes, we've seen Argentina come back. Absolutely incredible stuff. They were 2-0 down with 11 minutes to go. Romero, header, point blank range. Messi, edge of the 6-yard box. Blam, left-footed volley, screams it past the keeper. And then last minute, Enzo Fernandez of Chelsea, the man that's always flirting with Real Madrid, flirting like he wants a new girlfriend, the absolute savage. He makes it 3-2 to Argentina as they march on to the quarterfinals, where hopefully they will face England if we can get past our next game. So let's see how that all pans out. I need to take a breath, go get something to eat. But on that note, have a wicked rest of the evening. Hopefully see some of you back. But if not, have a fantastic evening. But for the ones that are going to join me, can't wait to see you next. Right, see you shortly. Thank you and take care. My name is Ade, the veteran arcade soldier. Feel free to drop a like on this video if you see it later as a replay. And obviously subscribe to the channel for the good vibes. Okay, on that note, thank you everyone. Take care and see you soon. Respect.